Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Stranded Alien Dawn. The plan today is to finish off our wall here. I'm hoping we'll get some wood gathered. So right now we're just kind of waiting on wood. I'm just gonna get our people through the evening. We'll go back to speed 2. Taking a walk. You know, sometimes a walk is nice. We should queue up stairs here as well. I realized I deleted the stairs and then never came back to it, and I don't think they can use those back doors the way they are. So you know what? Why don't we queue up some bricks? We're short on wood as it is. And then we'll queue up the stairs like this. Much better than going sideways into the wall. The pterodactyls are scrapping up the old beetle corpses. Lara's finishing off the last of the scavenging, it seems, unless she's working on 5 of 6 instead of saying that 5 out of 6 are already done. I guess we'll see. Researching is going well. We'll start working on concrete. It's baked out of stone. And I haven't really been using stone at all other than to make the furnaces themselves. So I think after we've researched concrete here, that might be the next thing we want to start working on. And I almost wonder if I shouldn't have waited. Although constructing you out of wood is fine because we can reconstruct you out of concrete as concrete becomes available. So I think we'll keep it as wood for now, and then we'll start queuing up concrete once Krista finishes her research here. Scavenged more metal, that is grand news. That will help us finish our solar panel. Kana will be able to finish building her spear quota. Everything will be great. We've researched concrete rooms, fantastic news. We have no queued research, that's fine. We're gonna let Krista go out and help the rest of the team for a little bit. Let's go ahead and bake us some concrete. Takes 5 stone to do. We have 80 stone on hand. So let's just turn all stone into concrete. We can get more stone as need be. But let's make concrete our highest priority on sorry, not smelting, on that oven, and then we'll make it the second highest priority on this other oven. New resource, meat stew. Going to eat meat stew. There you go. I knew this stew was going to be a big hit. Transporting medicine? Was that the failed attempt to save Horny and Elvin? Sad day. How's the leather coming along, by the way? It's almost done. Housing? Oh, it's because we discovered concrete, sure enough. Yeah, I think as the concrete bakes, we will start redistributing our fortifications into concrete. It looks, while the sun is up, we maintain a steady electricity flow. So if we get this other solar panel up and running, we should start building a positive electricity flow, I would think. Outside of working hours? Is it not the day? Or is it too late in the evening? What on earth do you mean? This one is working fine. Oh, now it's working. Okay, maybe it just needed a second to kick on. I was like, what do you mean you are outside of working hours? I do not understand. All right, we've got wood coming in, though. Lara, Krista, doing a great job out there. This is good for the whole team. Now, can we build a tower out of concrete? Doesn't look like it. Or wood. Do we have to research walls now, too? Did I miss that part? Reached construction 6? Fantastic. Ah, yes, concrete fortifications. Okay, so we have to research that next. But we need to produce concrete first. Looks like you're half done. Cave dweller. I mean, we could focus on, or not focus, we could start transferring over our wood floor in our storage rooms, but that seems unnecessary. Like, they're getting the cave dweller negative, but shouldn't it go away with, when they leave the room? I think that's what's happening. Snowball fight! Hell yeah! Miss! This is great. Who's gonna win? Deflected. Nailed. Nailed again. Miss. Miss, too dark, too dark. We're having a snowball bat. BAM! Oh man, everybody's getting in on this. Snow fight plus 18. Everybody's in a great mood. Krista's not done. She's like, you're all going to hell. Amazing. Snow fight plus 18. Fantastic. I'm glad everybody had a great time. And then Kana went upstairs and just passed out. Oh, wonderful. All right, everybody's in a pretty good mood, I'd say. Handling furnace. Is the concrete done? Yes, maybe no. Let's go check the research bench. That'll tell us for sure. Indeed, there it is. Yeah, 10 concrete for a fortification, which is just our wall, and then it takes 40 concrete plus some alloys to make a fence, or a tower. The fence is just alloys. Well, we have 10 concrete on hand. It takes a long time to bake, but that does make sense. This thing's trying its best. It never seems to get much above 20. I wonder if that is just like kind of its base level of energy production, and then, you know, maybe there are events that cause it to go up or down. Like, you have stagnant days where the wind doesn't blow, and then you have windy days where the wind goes really fast. Who knows? It does say when this guy is off, the drain on the batteries is negative 23. I almost wonder if 4 heaters is overkill. Because how hot is it in here now? 95! Okay, we've gone too far. Turn most of you guys off. We can't have all of you on unless we have a thermostat functioning, because damn, that is way too hot. I'm shocked our people are not uncomfortable in the 90-degree heat in their winter clothing. Maybe that's why summer is not a problem. Somebody turn these things off. Do we have like a handle as a number one? Okay, Grayson's number one aspect is handling. I think the way I actually want to set this up is have him be like always handling number one, and then turn everything else down 1 notch. And then these are 5. I think I did that right. So that, like, Grayson is always, like, whenever I have a task to shut something off or turn it on, he's like, I'm on it, boss. That should be his number 1 priority. Yep, handling heater. There he goes. Holy cow. 92 in the rooms. 96. It's a madhouse in here. Turn these bad boys off. All right, 70, 78, 92 still in that room. But I think it should start evening out. Yeah, it's going down to the mid-80s, 70. Okay, good. One heater being off. Good news for everybody. Now, what is the drain on you? Plus 25? Because you guys are rolling. You are rolling. All right, good news. Having the 2 solar panels and the wind turbine rolling, looks like we generate plus 25 on our battery in the day. So it looks like a full 24 hours you could actually get a full battery. I'm excited to think that maybe with finally shutting off some of those heaters, because we don't need them operating that hot, we might be able to get full battery running on just green power, and then we don't have to be feeding this guy all the time. Construction is being completed. Fantastic news. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and delete you now, because how much? We have 169 wood on hand. And we gotta get rid of the fence too. And we'll replace that with a defensive structure. So is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I want to do. Deconstruct all of you. And then let's do this section next. With the gateway in there. And then we can start this section, and we'll build it all the way up to the wall of the house. And then we can start working on the towers. So this is gonna take 540. And then we're gonna put a gate in here. Wooden gate takes 20. Turn it around, point it outward. New resource, veggie stew. Everybody's gonna be so psyched for the veggie stew. I love stew. I love soups. I think I talked about this in a previous episode, but like soups and stew, very good. Grayson needs new clothes soon. Certainly will need new pants soon. Good news is we have 4 pants on hand. We have 3 t-shirts, pretty tattered, a tattered jacket, and then we have 4 trousers. The rough thing is we won't be able to do anything about that. We do have more leather though, so maybe Kana will be able to start making some more clothes though. But based on that, we should probably get our hot air balloon going here as well, because we'll want to utilize some of the fabrics and the leather while it's available. Transporting the vegetable oil. Our food situation is doing just fine. Transported leathers, transported sticks. We're doing great. And he's constructing the hot air balloon. Woo! Is today the day we send somebody to go investigate one of the over the horizon things? Perhaps. I'm astounded. So we have these plants that are just kind of hanging out here. I'm astounded they haven't died. Like their health is low, obviously, because it's it's cold out. But they haven't died. This is amazing. Maybe they did die and Lara came out here and replanted them on like a particularly warm day. It's actually 47 degrees outside, yet it is snowing. That doesn't seem possible to me. Should be raining. But anyway, how's it going inside? 84 in the bedroom over here, 75 indoors. It might be time to start considering shutting off the heaters in general if it's 46 degrees outside. Maybe we do that. Let's go ahead and shut these heaters off. We can always turn them back on if it gets too cold inside. But with 46 outside, everybody should be pretty comfortable with they have the winter coats going on, so. We have 40 concrete, 127 wood, distant light. We're seeing all sorts of stuff. Flickering light can be seen in the distance, breaking the monotony of the darkness. It could be a campfire. Maybe there's another survivor out there. Interesting. Unlock campfire expedition. Excuse me, Grayson, you've stopped building the balloon? Fine. You lazy sack. Well, we could build 137 wood walls. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have enough wood to be able to construct the fence. We will get some back from deconstructing the wood fence as well, but we have enough wood on hand right now to be able to build the wall as is. Did we harvest all of the wood that we had queued up to cut? Doesn't look like all of it, but most of it. We should probably queue up a few more rock minings since we're making concrete and we plan to rebuild all of our walls in concrete anyway. Let's have a couple. We don't need to observe the tree. Let's have a couple trees over here. I almost wonder if it would be a good idea to observe the tree, because then maybe we could plant our own trees to harvest. I think actually that's a good idea. Maybe the evergreen tree, although these look like they can be planted really close together. And that they produce more wood. Maybe let's observe both. Maybe maybe one grows faster and we'd prefer that. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward through the evening. Yeah, it's gonna be springtime shortly. This is exciting. We've made it out the other side of winter. For now. Until another bug swarm comes and gets us. I'm dreading the day that the scorpions show up and start raining spears down onto us from on high, but for now, things seem to be doing okay. Just bigger and bigger beetle swarms that we have to deal with, but for now we're in good shape. Making a snowman, getting food to eat. Let's go back to level 2. It seems like the forced sleeping is doing good for people's rest. Like if we can see... Yeah, we're like at 65% rest. Maybe we should look at like schedule here and maybe push in like this and then add 1 more hour of sleep onto there. Just to be able to get people into a better rest mood. Like you're at 70 something, Krista's only at 44. You're at 79, okay. We'll try an extra hour of sleep, see what that does for people. Lara's making a snowman. Well, there is a research out there, this guy, sleep training. It shortens one's sleep cycle. They must be adapted to alien environments though. Need less sleep time to fully rest. That one could be a good one. And I mean, we already started sinking like X amount of time into automated turrets as well. Maybe we do sleep training and then put automated turrets after? Like it's a long-term thing for Krista to be working on, but it would be very helpful. Krista is observing the evergreen tree, so maybe we can plant some of our own trees. Grayson is handling the furnace like a good worker bee. He's transporting metal. Oh, just to the shelf. I was like, where is he putting that? What is the plan here, my man? Still handling the furnace. I'm excited for this thing to kick up. We're almost into springtime. Kana's out of pants, so she's gonna put some new pants on. I support this decision. Transporting concrete. Oh, that's stone. I was like, where the hell did you get 80 concrete out in the wild? That was stone. But stone is used to make concrete. We've learned this, so. That 80 stone will become 160 concrete. Fantastic news. About to rot away. That is understandable. Big evergreen tree. I expected to find pine cones and some nuts, but it looks like this tree reproduces through growths on its trunk, which eventually explode and send seeds in all directions. I chopped off some of them for future planting. Big evergreen tree. Very cool. Let's take a look at planting trees. Big evergreen tree. Takes 18 days to grow. They tend to wither in hot climates. Well, we can just start planting them. Maybe we should. Just kind of a row of trees here. Max length has been reached. Okay. So maybe... I think that's fine. What is that? 3x5 for the whole... Or 1x5, I should say. And then we'll get like 5 trees. So it'll be 100 wood from the whole stand or whatever. That seems useful. Our fence is down, so let's go back and build the wood. Grayson's almost done with the hot air balloon. I'm excited. I wonder, does it say in our activities like what makes a good... The hot air balloon is done. What makes a good explorer? Researching, observing, assembling, cooking, mining, scavenging. None of these really like coincide with like a good explorer. So let's go take a look at expeditions. We have campfire, 3 days away. 5 hours travel time, 3 days and 5 hours exploration time. This one, just explore. Call source is expire. Oh no, it doesn't expire at all. Thin smoke. That one expires in 23 days, so we should do that one now. Close. Let's go ahead and refuel. It takes 30 fuel, which we have on hand. So let's make sure that's a high priority. Is that a handling thing, or is that a delivery thing? It does say deliver, so that's probably the case. Grayson is our delivery boy, so let's let him eat. Big broadleaf tree, great news. Handle, deliver is number 2, and construct. So maybe we should change that to a 1. Handling hot air balloon, great, fantastic. And then construction is number 2. Yeah, honestly, we're not gonna have a lot of delivery things happening at the same time, so construction should be like his second highest priority. Okay, you are refueled. Expedition. Thin smoke it is. And, survivor to send on an expedition. Lara is our most capable. But, she doesn't see... Avid farmer, hard worker. Like, we don't have a lot of farming going on in the winter, so let's send her now. And away she goes. Lara on expedition. She's gonna grab some food. We've researched concrete fortifications. That is great news. We've discovered the big broadleaf tree. I gathered some of the tree's peculiar nuts, which I believe can be planted and raised to fully grown trees. It takes some time, though. That is fine. We got nothing but time here. We've learned the ways of the concrete monks. Aha! They do take up much more space, though. So we'll just build 1, 2... Oh, you can only do 3. 3 at a time. We'll all be damned. Let's do a length of plantings right there then. And there she goes. She's gone. I didn't even see the balloon leave. I should have been paying attention. Well, that's exciting. How long did that say it would take? Expeditions? Campfire? Thin smoke, it'll take 9 hours to reach there. Okay. So she will get there in 9 hours. That's very exciting. It said she was asleep? Is she asleep on the balloon? I hope that doesn't mean she gets blown off course in like 180 days around the worlded or whatever. Alright, Grayson is transporting wood. Kana is hanging out outside. Is it sleep time? It's 21 hours? Okay. Krista has decided to use her free time to sleep. You know, I understand that. She is now hungry, though. Well, she can eat breakfast in the morning. She's just gonna have the greatest sleep of her life. Alright, Kana is making some manure, I assume, into fuel? You know, I just realized we should keep the manure outside. What would that be under? Crafting materials? Sure enough. The manure should not be inside because it does expire. Manure should be on these shelves outside. Not with the food. That bothers me. Are you bug? You are bug meat. Are you skewers all ready to go? They didn't really work last time, did they? We might have to push this garden out and a little further away from the fence, so when we build out this wall, we can like build a defensive structure there. Which is fine, it's a small garden, it really isn't in the way of anything. The energy crystals are very interesting to me, that we can grow them. I wonder if they have a use other than the power cell. Grayson is sleeping. So it takes energy crystals and electronics to do that. We have CPU cores and 1 unfinished component. Oh, we should be fast forwarding through the evening here. Just kind of staring at sleeping people, not very exciting. Hopefully there's no attacks at night so I can get this fence built. And then maybe we go ahead and queue up the towers while we're at it. We don't have a lot of wood though. In fact, we don't have enough wood for any towers. Expedition is complete. Thin smoke. I found a survivor. Yoko. Another mouth to feed? No, let's bring Yoko in. Needs a bed. She is got an intense expression. All right, Yoko, what's your deal here? Yoko is unarmed, no shock, or no kidding. New Year's Eve, exciting. Of course, go ahead, have a party. They're coming back. Let's learn about Yoko. She's got stuff, or clothing at least. No, in perfect physical shape. Survivor's determination and survived the crash. Good mood, no risk of meltdown. Clothing is fine. What are you good at? You're good at crafting, healing, and okay at cooking. You're not into construction or farming, but you're cool with combat and physical, even though you're not great at it. I was kind of hoping we'd run into like a marine, because our people have not been great at combat. Let's pause for a second. Yoko Dokuchi. She is a decent doctor, not great. Construction, terrible. So we're gonna make that like your least high priority here. Combat, also not great, so we're not gonna put you on hunting at all. Take that off. Lara is our soul hunter. Krista, you could do hunting as well, if it ever comes to it. But we'll put it at a 3 or something like that. Yoko, also not a great harvester. But she is good at crafting, I believe. Yeah, she is a good crafter. So let's make this a 2. I think that's what you're best at, actually. So maybe we make that a 1, and then if she because I assume Kana got that good because she crafted everything for us. So let's let Yoko take over some of the crafting duties there. Maybe we even like take clothing off of Kana and let Yoko really build her tailoring repertoire or something. Observation is not great. Research is also not great. Delivery, you can do delivery for us. Construction, you're not good at. Harvesting is fine. Cutting, you're bad at. What were you indifferent about? You were indifferent to farming and construction. So maybe those are off your charts entirely, because you're not gonna like that. So this is farming. So get rid of that. Cutting is physical. So she's fine with physical work. Take construction off her list. Farming. Planting is also farming. Physical for scavenge. Physical for mining. Cooking she's okay at. So let's make that a 3 for her. And then, yeah, we'll make her into another crafter and then a physical laborer, because everybody else is like busy doing all the other things around the camp. She can do scavenging, mining, and cutting. I like this. Welcome aboard, Yoko. We need to get you a place to sleep, though. So for now, can I have you sleep in the kitchen? Where should I have her sleep? House? Storage, furniture, bed, camp, sleeping spot. She could just be sleeping in the kitchen. Why don't we have you sleep in the storage room for now? It's not grand, but it's better than nothing. So we'll wait for them to come back. How warm it's 41 degrees. It's not great, but like the clothing you have you should be fine in there. What a terrible place to be put. You get saved by this group of survivors, and they're like, yeah, come back to our place, it's pretty great. And then they're like, yeah, you can sleep over here in the corner, next to the fridge. I mean, it's better than being outside, I guess, so that's something. Now the other one, we gotta remember, so expeditions, the call source does not expire. The thin smoke has been resolved. This one is 2 days and 12 hours to reach this campfire. I assume there's another person out there, which means we should really get going on another room for these people. It's 237 wood. We need way more wood than we have on hand to make this work. So let's go ahead and like when Yoko gets back here, she is hacking down this entire forest. Cut. Yeah, that entire stand of trees gone. And then maybe this one as well, since you're relatively close by. So hack that all to pieces. This is going to be our next expansion to the house. What I'm planning on is this is going to be an extension to the kitchen. We'll move the stove out. We'll be able to build another table for people to eat at and whatnot. Ooh, pickled vegetables? I love pickled vegetables. Yummy! We'll queue some of that up for next time. Constructing the fortification, great news. So let's start by building out the wooden wall here. Like this. And now we need a ceiling of wood. There we go. The plan then, so we'll extend this room outward into here. We'll extend this room outward into here as well. We'll build this out so it's just kind of an extra room. Maybe that'll be somebody's bedroom. It's a 3x3, like my bedroom plan upstairs. But the real kicker here is the upstairs is going to be built out for another section of rooms here. We're gonna move this hallway further down. We're gonna add another set of 3x3s here. Which season is best? What a thing to get in an argument over. But we'll be able to have the capacity for maybe 3 more people, because we'll have a room here, and then if we so choose, we could put a third room below, like behind the staircase, essentially. But while we're working on this, malfunctioned battery. Oh no! How did that work? Well, that's not good. Use a lot are operational for long periods of time, inevitably malfunction, and need repairs in order to resume work. That is terrible. Also, more. Holy crap! The Beatles are nuts! Well, rip to the Elfin. Please come back. Oh, you're back! You just arrived! Hell yeah! Okay, we're gonna pause the episode there. This damn wall needs to be completed. I regret having queued this up, because we're gonna have beetles swarming in here. Alright, we'll save the beetle swarm for next episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button, it helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Stranded Alien Dawn, you want to see where the series goes, and if you want to see any other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!